If it's 9 a.m. where you live, it might already be afternoon or even nighttime somewhere else in the world. But why does that happen? Why isn't everyone on Earth living in the same time? The answer lies in how our planet moves, and that's where time zones come in. Let's uncover how time zones really work. Earth is constantly rotating on its axis, completing one full spin every 24 hours. Because it's round, only one part of the planet faces the sun at a time. That area experiences daylight, while the other side is in darkness, waiting for the sun to rise again. As the Earth turns, different regions move into and out of sunlight. To keep track of this rotation and make sure local time matches the position of the sun, we divide the world into time zones. There are 24 main time zones, each roughly covering 15 degrees of longitude. Since the Earth rotates 360 degrees in 24 hours, that means it turns 15 degrees every hour. So, every time you move 15 degrees east or west, the local time changes by 1 hour. This system keeps the sun roughly in the same position in the sky around noon for everyone in their region. The idea of time zones wasn't always around. Before the 19th century, each city kept its own local time based on when the sun was directly overhead. That worked fine until trains and telegraphs connected cities across large distances. People realized that local times were causing confusion. Trains couldn't run on consistent schedules if every town used a slightly different clock. In 1884, representatives from 27 countries met in Washington, D.C., and agreed on a global time system with a central reference line called the prime meridian, running through Greenwich, England. From that point, time was divided into zones east and west of Greenwich. Greenwich Mean Time, or GMT, became the standard reference. Today, we often use Coordinated Universal Time, or UTC, which is basically the modern, more precise version of GMT. Countries set their local times by adding or subtracting hours from UTC. For example, if it's noon in London UTC plus 0, it's 7 a.m. in New York UTC 5 and 8 p.m. in Tokyo UTC plus 9. But time zones aren't always neat and simple lines. Political boundaries, geography, and convenience all play a role. For example, China is huge. It spans about 5 natural time zones. But the entire country uses a single time zone based on Beijing time. Some countries also shift their clocks during the year using something called daylight saving time, moving 1 hour forward in summer to make better use of daylight and then moving back in winter. You might also have heard of the International Date Line, an imaginary line running through the Pacific Ocean. It's not exactly straight, but it serves an important purpose. When you cross it from west to east, you go back 1 calendar day, and when you cross from east to west, you move forward a day. This keeps the global calendar in sync with the planet's rotation. In today's world, time zones affect everything, from live sports broadcasts to online meetings and airline schedules. When you see a world clock or plan a trip across countries, you're using this brilliant system that keeps the entire planet coordinated despite being thousands of kilometers apart. So, time zones are more than just numbers on a clock. They're a way of organizing the planet around the rhythm of the sun and the spin of Earth itself. If you love learning how everyday systems like this work, make sure to subscribe to my channel How Things Work and comment the next topic you want to learn.